I thought my wife was a godsend because right from the beginning, I told her that I was polygamous in nature and she didn't have a problem with it. But tell me why, a couple of years into the marriage, this woman did something that I'm still yet to recover from. Now, here's how it all started. Before I dive into the story, please note that any story I tell on this page, they are not mine. It was either sent to me by a follower or I saw it randomly on the internet and I decided to share with you guys. Now, this man said he was together with his wife, or should I say ex-wife, for 10 years. And when they started dating, part of the reason why he married her was because she accepted him, telling her that he is that kind of man that cannot be with one woman. Even if he marries a woman today, he will still always cheat. Now, the lady, the wife in question, said she didn't have a problem with it, that so long he's not doing it to her face, that she doesn't have a problem with it. And he said that was why he chose her. That he had other girls, so but those ones, when he tell them the same thing, they did not accept it. So he just said, okay, this is the right woman for me. Because I mean, he's a he's a polygamous man in nature and he's an African man, so that's how he's supposed to be. Now, he said when they got married, everything was moving fine to the point that his friends was even jealous of him. His friends started using his wife as as an example to their wives, telling them that can't you see this man, regardless of how he goes out to cheat, his wife still accepts him. When he's sitting around on the table with his friends, they always tell him, you're so lucky for marrying a woman that understands you. You're so lucky for marrying a woman that doesn't even disturb you, even if she's aware that you have different side chick. And each time his friends tell him this thing, I always feel like he's an otobo. Like he always praise God. Like God gave him the way African men used to think now. Now he said a couple of years into the marriage, he started noticing something that Saturdays or Sundays that is at home with the family, the wife will be asking him, are you not going out? When are you going to go out? And with that your side chick that called you, when are you going to see her? Like the woman started asking him questions that like she wanted him to go to leave, to go out of the house. She said when she started initially, he did not see it as a big deal because that's his wife and she thought she wanted him to have fun. But every single time, almost weekend, she always does it, especially Saturdays and Sunday. Or any day he decide they want to be at home, or any day he decide to come back early or doesn't go to work, the wife will be asking questions that seemed like she wanted him to go out of the house, like she was doing something. Now he started becoming inquisitive. He started putting one or two things together, and after long investigation and trying to put things together, of which he even told his friends, and they told him that let him do his findings. He got to discover that his wife too is also doing the same thing that he was doing. Now, so when he found out, he couldn't believe his eyes. That his chest, your the chest was beating fast and he was breathing. Like he said, he couldn't understand that his lovely wife could do such a thing to him. So he confronted the woman. I was like, so you're cheating on me, these other guys. He said when he was even telling her shouting, he expected her to kneel down and start begging and being remorseful. But no, the man was just like this. Then the next thing she said, like, and so what is there? Are you not doing it? You have been doing it since we got married, so why can't I do mine? That was her response. And I was like, you say what? Like, why are you saying this? Why are you like, I'm a man. I told you this thing from day one that this is what I love, and you didn't have a problem with it. So why are you doing it back at me? She said, I told you what you wanted to hear now. I told you that I didn't have a problem with it so that you marry me, Abby. Yes, now that we are married, continue doing your own. Let me continue doing my own. So 50-50, no cheating. You opened the marriage from day one that we got married. So don't get angry now that I'm reciprocating the energy. Then the next thing she asked him is, how did you even find out? If you're not supposed to find out. Well, how did you find out? So the whole thing led to like a back and forth between the both of them. And he threatened her that, I'm going to send you back to your parents' house. These are that. By now, they already have 2 kids. I'm going to send you back to your parents' house. You're going to leave this house. And she was like, leave which house? House that I added money to build, or which one? You're going to send me out of the house as well. Of which the house self, he said that it is the woman that even gave most of the money to build the house. And when they acquired the land, it is the both of them name that is in the papers. It's not like Mr. and Mrs. It is he said it's not. I now understood why the woman was, insisting, because when they were buying the land, that time they got married initially, she insisted that she should put her name, and this land belongs to, let's say, for example, Joy Ebere and Daniel Johnson. She did not allow Mr. and Mrs. Daniel Johnson. No. He now understood why she was persistent. I didn't even think of it as if she premeditated, as if she foresaw that this thing was going to happen. So he said he even found out that his wife, not only does she cheat on him, she cheats on him with all those big allergy. Those better allergy that will transfer better money. Yes, that in fact it is their money she has been using to run her business. It is their money, that part of the money that she even gave him when they were building the house, in completing the house and buying things like properties and stuff like that. So it was going to be having that back and forth that she said all this, and she said, you don't have to be angry because I only reciprocated the energy. If you as a man, you think you're polygamous in nature and you cannot eat one soup, what makes you think me and a woman I cannot eat multiple soups. That was her reply. So he was threatening, you're going to go back to your family. I will send you out of there. I said, send me out of which house? House will be seeing me and you gather. Don't even try it. So after all long talk, it now dawned on him that he has been shooting himself on the leg since. Now, here is where, here's how it got more tricky. So when they finished having the argument, the woman asked him to leave the house. Yes, that if he doesn't leave the house, she's going to call boys to chase him out of the house. She's insane, insane, a plea. Long story short, this woman did the exact thing. He thought maybe if he left for like 1 week, she was going to beg. She did not beg. 1 week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, she did not beg. He was the one that came back and started begging. Not that he was begging like, please, I'm sorry. He was thinking back, he came back and started to, cause problem, was still shouting. And the woman said, oh God, better take your time. If you do anyhow now, I will fling these 2 children for you. He never got to find out that one of the first child, is not his. And she told him to his face. In fact, this first, you see this one you're looking at is not your child. This is one you can carry. But this one, he said, this thing was happening to him. It's in a play. It's in a film. Now that he found out these things, he doesn't know what to do. Should he break up with the woman, carry that his child, and start his life afresh? Or should he go back to her, plead, and accept her, regardless of her cheating? He says if he goes back to her, he knows that she might stop, but he just can't stand the fact that his wife has been cheating for all these years. So other men has been eating her. Now I'm asking the question, Oga, you were the one that started, you opened the marriage, you started it, and she reciprocated the energy to you. Why are you angry? The fact that some of you men cannot take out what you dish is what I don't understand. You felt, oh, she was a godsend because she allowed you to cheat. And some of your friends even use your wife as example to their wives. Now, those friends, he said they are nowhere to be found. He never even told him, Oga, please carry your cross, I beg, I beg, I beg. It's not sure. What do you guys think you should do? Because the way the documentation was like the way they did the documentation and everything, if they go to court, he will lose the house. That's what he said. He's going to lose the house because the woman made sure that she documented everything and he didn't know that she has receipts of some of the things that she bought in the house. Like the appliances, like she didn't know that she has receipts. So all the money she has been spending in the house, it was her allergies I was giving it to her, and she's not reluctant one bit. She only said that if he want the marriage to work and they'll come back together, he will have to stop his cheating and she will stop. That's the only way the marriage will work. That if he doesn't want, he should carry his child and be going. Guys, in as much as I don't condone cheating, I'm not encouraging cheating from anybody, but somehow this story suits me. But what do you guys think? Let me know by leaving your thoughts in the comment section. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next one. And also, as a man, if you have a wife that you are cheating on and she doesn't give any reaction, she's even encouraging you to continue, something is fishy. Like this man, he thought the wife was a godsend. We'll see now. Hmm? But anyways, thank you guys so much. I hope you learn one or two from these stories, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.